founder, guitar player, composer, vocalist, and manager of the band Melechesh. I'm doing this because I'm living my dream. I was born in Jerusalem, Armenian Assyrian family. My family always played rock music. Now I say actually heavy metal is the soundtrack to the Middle East. It's just what's going on there keeps you on your toes, and this music does as well. So it worked for me. I just got hooked. I was in East Jerusalem at the time. I didn't know anyone who listens to this music besides a couple of friends of mine. There wasn't really a metal scene at first. It exploded in the 90s, early 90s. If anything, it was a gift to us. I was thinking about creating this kind of band. My drummer was at school with me. We were in a Catholic school. We were like jamming together for fun, and I told him I want to make this more serious project. Are you in? He said, yeah. Then we got the guitar player in as well.
They call me Moloch. I'm a guitar player in Melechesh.
18 years? I mean, I know since I was a kid.
My uncle is his godfather.
He was really a young kid.
So when I joined the band, I think I was 13. Like I said, I was 16.
I thought he was 16 or something at the time. I was 18, so I'm like, okay, 2 years difference. I knew he was younger.
Oh, I had to lie about my age.
I told him, if you want to stay in the band, you pay me with good grades, because I don't want to be responsible in messing up your future.
Which I eventually did. I ended up being first of the country, kids studies, and now I'm doing a PhD, so I guess Melechesh was also a good way to get into academia.
He stayed in the band since then. It was back in '94. We managed to convince our school to give us a room in the old city next to the Via Dolorosa, and they accepted till they kicked us out. Some people said we're breaking the instruments, because we weren't, obviously. It's just loud music. There was still no name, and then the name had to fit perfectly. Within the first year we named the band, so we try to find an original name that sounds mystical and relates to the region where we come from. Melechesh, it's of Hebrew Aramaic origin. It's supposed to be Melechesh, which means king of fire. At the beginning it was like this kind of heavy, aggressive kind of dark extreme metal, but mixed with Middle Eastern melodies, scales, and lyrical themes. We did the first ever black metal show in Jerusalem, and many people didn't know what it is. Making this kind of music in Jerusalem made us the underdogs everywhere.
Pick Up Now magazine and you can have a specialty massage.
What is the specialty massage?
The specialty massage, with the happy ending?
Happy ending is when I don't have back pain.
There we go.
Go away, guys. I'm not ready. This is not cool. Morning is when I go to bed, and then I sleep for a few hours, and then wake up, look at the day sheet on the bus, what's the schedule, and according to that I adjust my schedule. There's a lot of emails to do.
I'm going to go tell the Ronnie Price guys that they're have to get here.
They say to you, once you start spending more time on the computer than playing the guitar, that means you have to get a manager.
I'm the tour manager for Melechesh. Pretty much every day I wake up first, around 8 or 9 a.m. on a good day, and I print out the day sheets, which is the schedule for the whole day. If they have any press, interviews, stuff like that, make sure everything is going to go okay. Once the day starts rolling, we load in, sound check, stuff like that. Make sure all the guys are on the bus at the end of the night, and that's pretty much it.
Without you, without the tour bus, and without Jeff, I would be a total mess.
Ashmedi is an awesome guy. He's really funny. He's always trying to make a joke of the entire day, which is great for being on tour because it's usually really stressful.
No one really knew that there was heavy metal in Jerusalem, and no one was really interested in getting the band from there. But Noel, it's a different story because he and Adrian, who was running a magazine, and he has passed away since.
We put together a little music festival called the Northern Lights Music Fest. We bring fan favorite bands that may not get the chance to tour North America to come and perform. We were fans of Melechesh's material at the time, so we reached out to them to see if they would be interested. Happily, they said yes.
They decided to believe in us and bring us to North America.
The response was phenomenal for them. People were very happy.
And since then, we developed a friendship.
It was more than just hire a band, pay for them flights to come over and do a gig. They actually stayed in Toronto for about a week after the performance, and from there we just developed an amazing friendship. There's no pretentious air of rock star with him. He's just down to earth, enjoys chatting about music, chatting about life, just chatting about whatever, and that's where we've developed our relationship, our friendship.
I have this relationship with Toronto, which, I call it my second home. I feel good here. Such a charming town, even that green and pink house, and look at that, man, it's just pleasant. We're going to the Epicure Cafe. Noel thought it'd be really cool to go there today, and I agree with him. But listen, after dinner, let's get a massage.
You can pick up Now magazine, and you can have a specialty massage if you want.
What is a specialty massage?
A specialty massage, with the happy ending?
No, I don't want
that.
that.
No happy ending, eh?
My happy ending is when I don't have back pain.
There we
That's
go.
a happy ending. Man,
It's right here.
I sat here last time. We put double tables. I remember in restaurants, each time we go in where I sat.
Yeah.
So we had like 2 tables because we were 4 people. I try to eat like 3 hours before showtime. If it's any closer to showtime, then I skip it and I eat after.
In Toronto, every fall, there is the Spicy Food Festival.
Right.
And you go there's all these vendors that have homemade hot sauce and shit.
I like Red Hot. I like Louisiana.
You know what you need to do? High on Fire make their own hot sauce.
I heard, really?
Yeah.
You need Melechesh hot sauce.
Yeah, Melechesh hot sauce is created.
Like Melechesh stands for King of Fire.
Yeah.
We're about mysticism, but personally I love hot sauce. But is that a credible move? I don't think it's a credible move for us. For Melechesh fire extinguisher, it's Melechesh hookah.
Hookah, that would be
We're
interesting.
thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. People will buy it, I'm sure.
They associate it with drugs.
I'm aware.
And that is very insulting.
Yeah.
Because it's a cultural item for smoking tobacco.
Chillums.
Chillums? What is that?
A chillum is another smoking accessory, like what you would do in India. Light it, smoke it, like this.
East Jerusalem, the society is very conservative. West Jerusalem got a conservative part and a non-conservative part, which are pro-art.
I've always enjoyed the story about your very first gigs.
Playing heavy metal at the time in the holy city,
Just what he told me about the secret police running around and looking for
that when we were wanted by the cops. A newspaper just put us on the front page and said a whole misleading story, The typical media, satanic band. No, wait, I wish satanic band, but it's satanic cult.
Are you a part of the satanic cult?
And it was just a photo shoot, and they
changed like
a satanic cult in a cemetery during a ritual, and we were in a forest park, and I think.
Yeah.
Police couldn't really reach me, but they did arrest a lot of people downtown who were wearing black T-shirts and stuff.
I mean, I think it's Jerusalem. We'd be walking in the street and people would be shouting, "Devil's cult! Devil's cult!" We're like,
And they arrested
us.
I left the country for a little bit. I had a vacation. By the time I came back, they had much, much bigger problems to worry about than these young guys playing music. And could a man eat in peace? Please, go away. Shoot, 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 shoot. Well, it's not a new pedal. I had 2 of these, and they're broke, and I was very unsatisfied. It controls my baby, the voodoo valve. I have like 2 of these because I love them so much. Well, Before I hit the stage, my main concern is the technical aspect.
Shit. Well, it's not a new pedal. I had two of these and, you know, they're broke and I was very unsatisfied. It controls my baby, the voodoo valve. I have like two of these because I love them so much. It's fine like that. Just want to try it's working. I want to hear it to believe it. And which channel I use? I use this channel.
Can I hear my guitar? Can I hear my vocals? Because if I can't hear my vocals, I'll lose my vocals. I do have a guitar tech, so if I need a guitar replacement, they'll give me the backup.
I'm kind of a hybrid of a couple of different jobs because I not only am the guitar tech, but I am sort of the de facto stage manager. So I do a little bit of everything. Anything that's not being covered by somebody else, I try to get in there and do it.
Check the battery's okay on my receiver?
Yes.
This is a wireless system. They're using radio waves. You won't get a radio interference or a phone call or a police microphone. And this one is hassle-free. Touch wood.
The worst thing that ever happened to me in stage once it happened in Canada.
It happened to me in Toronto. Got a really bad electric shock.
There wasn't a crew on the stage, and as soon as I went on the stage, one of my effect tracks gave me an electric shock, and I had to pretend that it was nothing because there were people watching. And it was a really bad shock, and then smoke is coming out of my amp.
I'm very happy to play Toronto again, especially with the release of the new album, you know? I'm very excited about that.
Before we go on stage, I like to do some vocal exercises, warm up the hands, stretch, hydrate.
Every show before and maybe after. It doesn't look like much on stage, but it's demanding every day, especially when you're like screaming, shouting, singing, and playing the guitar. That wreaks havoc on your lungs or rib cage on the back and the neck.
I like to have some time alone where the things you will wear on stage.
Oh man, this is fucked up. Look at that.
Then try to just focus a bit on my breathing. Watch out for the tension from the vocal cords because my singing style is quite extreme.
Hey, we're supposed to get like a bottle of whiskey, right? It's not here? Yeah, I wanted a sip of whiskey because I want that. My throat is scratchy. A bottle of whiskey.
Oh, bottle! Yeah, I was like malt.
No, malt whiskey, yeah. I'm ready. Hey, what's up? One of the rituals I do before I go on stage is I pee, so I'm gonna pee. Rock and roll.
When I'm on stage and everything is going according to plan, sound, audience participation, it feels great. It's a great sense of achievement and gratification, and it happens again and again. I'd say orgasmic even.
great show, as expected. The sound was very good. All the technical aspects were just right. And the adrenaline rush is just way up there.
You know, when you get off the stage, you have this whole adrenaline rush. You feel like you're invincible and on top of the world for a few minutes. And then you just try to wind down and get your feet back on the ground.
Hey, I'll get a drink. I'll see you later. All right, take care.
As soon as I'm done with the show, I really like to go to the backstage room, get a whiskey. I mean, one sip of whiskey and just tells me you're done for the day.
No shot glasses. That's why I'm like, all size. Oh man. This is our schedule. Usually have a drink, catch your breath, go back, shake some hands and stuff before the other band is playing. So. Greetings everybody, this is Ashmedi from the band Melechesh. You're listening to Sunday Nightmare on K103.
Meet some fans, shake their hands, give them autographs, photographs, because we're here. I mean, when you come all the way to a certain city and the people who like your music come, it only makes sense that you meet them and give them your time. And then, you know, go shower and the cycle begins again.
Oh, it's too late now for a sauna or something. No, you have a sauna.
Oh, and I'm gonna do that before the Calgary show.
We do a little party in the bus, a few jokes, and that's on a good day. And then, you know, get ready for the next day.
This is a neck through, it's very reliable.
Yeah.
But the last two shows, it was like falling a whole step down, which is really bad.
In the first song.
In the first song.
Ashmedi's guitar. This is the one that's been giving me a little trouble. And it's his main guitar. We have a backup, but not his preference to play it.
The other strings are fine.
For the most part, yes.
Right.
The C is the real. Within the first minute or so of him playing, it starts to detune, like it loses its tuning. And we're not really sure why.
Harley gets out of tune.
He hears it and I hear it, and we're making eye contact.
This is a neck through, it's very reliable.
Yeah.
But the last two shows, it was like falling a whole step down, which is really bad.
In the first song.
In the first song.
We have a couple of alternatives. We do have an extra guitar. I know it's not his first choice to play it.
We gotta deal with this because I don't have a main backup.
I know. We go into battle with the sword that, you know, of your forefathers, not the sword of someone else's forefathers. It's, you know, it's just the way it is. It's just, maybe it's just the string, you know? Maybe we'll try that first.
Still the same.
Yeah.
Still the same. I hope it's nothing serious. It doesn't look like it.
No,
So.
it's doing better. I don't know. It's such a crapshoot when you're shipping guitars overseas. He had it in a soft case. So I'm scared to death to do that. I think maybe it has something to do with the neck. Maybe it got warped or something.
Okay, then there might be a small problem. Maybe it's...
Yeah, I'm starting to suspect there's some kind of warp going on.
Okay, then I have one advice for you. Try a string. For the next 10 minutes, keep on stretching.
Yeah.
And if it's not working, run to a guitar shop. Maybe it needs to straighten the neck.
Okay.
The nut is fine, the bridge is fine.
Sometimes it just could be like grease, you know, on the
Nut,
nut or
bridge,
on the bridge.
the tuning key, and the intonation is fine, so it was probably a bad string. We go to the bus?
Okay.
Alright. Let's keep this bright, nice and cozy. We got a kitchen, microwave, coffee, fridges. So we have our drinks there. This is the bathroom, the toilet. It's pretty nice and big. And the bunks are over here. Very Star Trek doors. So yeah, this is my home in here. So this is my personal bunk. You got lights, air, electricity outlets, personal pouch, and very nice mood light if you come check it out. I often just sit there, put some music.
So most people are like, oh, tour buses, lots of crazy sex and women. These don't look big enough to hold two people.
When there's a will, there's a way, and what happens on the tour bus stays on the tour bus.
Since I was a kid, I was always wondering about it. Like, you know, you're born, then you're put in an institution, and the rhetoric of the institution is to serve, 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 and be good, yet a lot of those role models that are good are actually doing a lot of bad things, like, you know, causing the deaths of people or embezzlement. You have to work till you get a few years off in the end where you're too old to do anything, and they just wait for you to expire. So I thought there must be more to it. There must be spice, having a hobby or doing something extraordinary or something gratifying. I like the path I've taken. However, it's a hard path, right? And when I know the stakes, how high they are, and I know the sacrifices I am doing, sometimes you get anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. It's not always, you know, a smooth ride. It's a very bumpy ride.
I'm off. You guys take care.